The US Supreme Court just told the government it can't control what a therapist says to their patient, and somehow people are acting surprised about this. Here's what happened. Colorado passed a law about therapy with minors questioning their gender identity. A therapist could encourage a minor towards permanent medical intervention, hormones, surgery, decisions that follow them for life. But if that same therapist said, "I don't think this is the right course of treatment for this patient," that's a violation of that Colorado law. Putting a child on hormones and scheduling them for surgery? Legal. A licensed therapist saying, "I have concerns about that for this patient," that's banned. So that case goes all the way up. Chiles versus Salazar. The Supreme Court says, yeah, that's viewpoint discrimination. A state can't tell a licensed professional which medical opinions they're allowed to have with their own patient. That's not regulating medicine, that's regulating speech based on what it says. But here's the part nobody's talking about. This isn't just about therapy. The court specifically rejected the idea that there's some special category of speech called professional speech that the state can control, which means for a licensed professional whose work is delivered through words, the First Amendment doesn't suddenly just disappear now because they have a license. Now, I already know what some of you are thinking. So therapists can just say whatever they want, give dangerous advice and hide behind the First Amendment? No. First Amendment protects your right to hold and express a medical opinion. It does not protect you from a malpractice suit. It doesn't protect you from a negligence claim. It doesn't protect you from losing your license. If you give someone advice that's so far below the standard of care that it hurts them, that's not a speech issue. That's a liability issue, two completely different lanes. We've already seen what happens when the government starts deciding which medical opinions are allowed and which aren't. Speech is either protected or it's not. The court got this one right, 8-1, not even close. Follow for more. I break down cases like this every week.